Okay, hello, 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 good morning. I'm just gonna continue with this game a little bit for an hour or so. So that's all this is. I will commence to sharing the screen. Um, Audio on entire screen. I think I have it where um, wait, that's not what I want. Yeah, okay, I have it where it shows the whole game now. You don't have to see my little face on the side. You should get the full screen experience. Okay, let us go. Ooh, it's snowing. Look at that, y'all. I wonder if it coordinates to real life weather. Oh, why am I doing that? Or if it's just coincidence. I'm gonna go with coincidence. What is this? Why isn't it letting me pick that up? What, y'all gonna freeze? You game? You can't even. You don't even have your game anymore. I was gonna go in the greenhouse. I mean, go check that guy's dad. What time is it? When can I call in and check? In a day, filed Monday. How do I tell what time it is now? Close the water lock. Where can I get the time? Ooh, this one's almost finished too. What do I get with this is done? How do I find... Oh, day one. So it's still day one. Okay. What is this 560? What is this? Not Laws, are you out there? What is all that? Oh, you are out there. Oh, hey, Plasma. Uh, hey, Leggy. The investigation of this game, I'm trying to solve a mystery to see who... why is this... Wait, do I have StreamYard open twice? Something's weird. Hang on. Why is it showing StreamYard twice? This is very weird. Okay. Yeah, it's very, oh God, this is such a weird game. It is to ostensibly to solve a mystery, but there's all kind of other shit going on. And I woke up with no memory, and I'm an alcoholic, so I don't know who I am. But I'm a disco cop. I'm from the disco era, and it's a lot like the Panelverse, actually. I walk around and I talk to all of these bizarre, interesting characters about politics, about conspiracies, about their fucked up lives. It's very bizarre. So, not like. So the time's on the bottom right, but what is this other stuff with the time? What's the 560? And what are these little symbols? It's a hand and looks like a purse or a bag. What is all that? I'll check in with you in just a second. So can y'all see the screen when I go big screen? Because for some reason, oh, that's money. Okay. 560, $5. That's it? Man. That board game was like 12 bucks. I don't know why it's showing StreamYard twice, and that bothers me, but can y'all see the screen when I make it big? That's the only important thing. Here, I'll go show you the body, Plasma. Oh, I forgot, I can double click. Run, run y'all's ass, run, run. This is a murder, there's a killer on the loose. You don't have time for this. Here's the body. So also we're trying to get him down from the tree. He's strung up there by this cargo belt, and we can't figure out how to get him down yet. I tried to shoot him down, but my skills are not good enough. So the next thing I'm going to do, I haven't explored this little area behind the fence yet, so I'm going to see what's around here. And this is my partner, Kashugi.
The pile of
Or something.
Etonite
He's
looks
very annoying.
stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material
I can
slanted
make this check,
against
I'm
an
pretty
old
sure.
shack. Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside.
So why don't we pull the panels aside?
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
I love shabby doors. Disco Kool-Aid.
So this
We're
is the
coming
shack
through.
Kuno mentioned. Let's take a look inside there.
Yeah, that's why I was here. You didn't get that, dude? I was here to take a look in it, catch up, try to stay with it. But wait, I want to know what this is. Where are y'all going over there? Nobody put you over there. Oh, God, does that mean they're trying to go outside? All right. So wait, what is this area then? I haven't explored this. I want to go back there. All right. I guess I'll do this instead. Okay, we're in an abandoned shack. What kind of clues can we find here? An empty tube of magnesium supplement. Why are you stretching? What are you doing, character? Oh, did I mention I'm a hot daddy too? Silver plate with traces of bone
Be
yellow
still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine.
Amphetamine.
Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror.
I know, he's trying to
studying
watch
you.
to see what I do with the drug, because he doesn't trust
There's
me.
a
He
good
thinks I'm a
vague
junkie.
way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines makes you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
Well, someone has taken narcotics here.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local
Is
kids
this
use.
a pig's head with an X on it? It sure is. This is a pig's head, yeah. Oh wait, I was supposed to check in and find out something. You see your whole screen, okay. When you tab out escape to pause the game when you tap. Time's a ticking, what does that mean? I want time to tick, because I'm trying to get out of the way or get fucked up. I'm trying to run down the clock so I can call that lady tomorrow and see if she tracked down... What is she supposed to track down? Something, some information. Alright, let's see. See? It's a giant pig. That's a big ass pig. That makes some good boudin. Alright, let me tab. Ah, what do we have here? Why is it in yellow? What does that mean? Money! 40 cents! I have $6 whole now. That's half a board game. I guess I'll go up the ladder. Oh, we're coming into another part of the game. Okay, so now I'm on top of the shack. Why are you... Where are you... Where... Why... Where are you... What are you doing? Oh, wait. Hang on. There's this box. Hang on. Come back. It's the box. No bed. Okay. That'll come in handy. I don't want to be up here yet. Well, fuck it. I guess I'll go explore up here. Damn, he has
Looks
to go
like
all around the
someone
damn
left his
world to get
tarpaulin
to
cloak
that
hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant, Someone left his cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the
My
RCMP
uniform!
seal, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
I was looking for it. That's because I'm a drunk with no memory.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Do you really think this cloak is mine? Oh no, I don't dare. I don't dare. Let me look around.
The wind is aggressive up here.
I love aggressive
The
wind.
lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard.
This is pretty cool.
Then he turns back to the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind.
Hang on, I'm having a breakthrough. My jamais vu is Revachol Special Administration Region. Name after name, none of them is familiar. They seem real. Something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. What does this mean? You can see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corner. See if they peel loose. This feels like the... Oh, my thoughts are coming through. Some of my memory. So what do I do here? Not lost. I don't know what this means. Do you really think the cloak is mine? Should I go
cloak?
for it?
I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it,
Why can't
well,
I just
it
go
doesn't
and
seem
climb
too
this
dangerous.
roof and
2
then
meter
lower
stops.
myself down
Whenever
over this
you're
little
ready to do
building?
it, I'll be right behind you.
The
No, I'm
cloak
not
looks
jumping.
like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
I was under the
Probably my
assumption we could
badge.
ask the leader of this union to help us get this body down. This is why we're here, right?
Sure.
Or it could be that we are just exploring.
Yeah, no, not right now. Something's happening.
Jamais vu. Derealization. Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
Oh, he wants me to go talk to the Karen again. What are my bonuses? Plus XP for every orb clicked. Oh, interesting. Are the orbs the little green observation points? All intellect learning caps. My mental faculties are coming back. My brain power, it's returning. This is good. Okay, where else can I go? Money, 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 money. Must be funny in a rich man's world. Take it, take it, take it. $8. I made $2 in like 10 minutes. Wonder, can I go over here? Hello, can I go over here? I guess not. Why are you showing me something I can't go to? Can I go here? Alright. There's a thing over here. Look at all this stuff. How do I get around here? Doug, there's way too much to explore, and he wants me to go talk to Karen. How do I get out of here? Yeah, let's go over here. Let's go see what this thing is. Oh wait, hang on. Let's come. God damn it. We'll come back. Why can't I just jump up and grab the cloak or get a stick and knock it down? This is ridiculous. It's not letting me see stuff. So I'm limited to the roof until I figure out a way to get over this fence. Okay. Interesting. So I guess. Hey, Helena, this is that messed up game I've been playing called Disco Elysium. Make the jump. Oh, yeah, I'm not. There's a path down south. If you want more thought bubbles, you have to unlock them with experience. I don't know what that means. Oh! Thought bubbles, like the jamais vu. That's done through, as I gain experience, it gives me more thought bubbles. I see, okay. Why isn't it letting me look at this stuff? It's not moving me at all. Can I not get through this little crack? What's... How do I get here? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go try to walk around and get to these little dots in this bucket, and if I can't do that, I'm going to go talk to the Karen. Run, 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 motherfucker, run. Alright, it was somewhere around here. There's gotta be a way behind this wall. So how do I get... Oh, fuck it. Alright, I'm going to talk to Karen. While it's fresh in my mind. Hey, Rejoice. Boy, am I happy to see you.
You're back?
I'm rejoicing.
Good. What can I help you with?
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you do know something.
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
No, I'm not done with you. We're going back to the tattoos.
That's the man who was killed.
How is you looking at the photo
I'm afraid this is a
tied to the
discussion.
lynching?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
It's what you want to say, but it isn't that easy.
Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What lustrous hair.
A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, shaped into a permanent wave. While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason.
Yes, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian.
Simian, huh?
Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are
This
lace.
game knows me so
A
well.
scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Oh,
You're
Lord,
poor,
why did they have to
poor
tell me
as
that?
balls.
I hate
You can't
uncomfortable
ask this
underwear. I need to
person for
change my
money.
drawers.
You're
Bad.
too-
It's bad enough that I have piss-soaked, cum-stained pants. No telling what's in the drawer. I can't continue with this game until I get out of these drawers. I'm sorry. Lady, can you help me change my underwear? Let's see. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too... What is this feeling? I've never felt it before.
Shame? You haven't really been in the presence of gentlefolk either,
No.
have you?
Like I said, you know me so
What
well.
shame is there to be felt in front of these dock workers, cops, and hotel clerks, but to belittle yourself in these eyes of Odinil?
As I was saying,
Water
If
of
there's any
nothingness.
way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, tell me about
It's
this
quite
alleged drug
straightforward.
trafficking.
Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL,
That's
and various
interesting. We just
synthetic
found some
psychedelics.
meth.
Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual
I wonder if
production
that's
is
what that
taking
lorry
place at
driver
various
was waiting
sites
on,
in
that
and
delivery.
around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to
Yes,
investigate?
but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
That's a bony, awful
The
bony
handoff.
finger you have there,
The
man.
motor lorries at the roundabout.
Right, the lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients
And we found that
from
truck,
the harbour
remember?
into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp.
Manufacturers.
But in transit, they're vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now.
I did. I
Interview the drivers who are still hanging
Wait.
about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
They are.
I'll
He
be
is.
explicit.
I looked in his truck.
If you
too.
find this driver, I will share company
I've already
secrets
found
with
them. I've already
Uncovering
found them.
Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Hey, why didn't you come to the? Or is it? No, it's no coincidence that the
No,
lorries are stranded.
we
like
asked
that.
East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
What's in the sea? Look at me. Don't look over there.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
Spoken like a true Karen.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
And weary.
Well,
I'm vulnerable
at least
and
this
weary.
solves one mystery.
Get weary of you right now.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motorcar.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you
Trying to trap
understand.
the lorry drivers, the convoy. What proof do you have that the union?
How
is
do you think
involved?
they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the fourth month.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all
That
due
sounds like some
respect to these
high-level
desert
shit.
cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
I think I know one. Actually, I need to talk to you about reality too. But why didn't you
We
come
did.
to us earlier?
On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this
corruption.
area falls under.
And I think I know who you're talking about.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well,
I love hard evidence.
here's your chance, officers.
Okay, I've made up my mind about the
Yes?
smuggling investigation. We will take this case, probe the drivers, and see what it yields.
Excellent.
The jam
According to
mystery.
my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
If we're gonna probe these drivers, they better be hot. Let's see.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open.
Probing and
I can
blowing.
keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
I still can't get money from her. You ask it a
What
lot
we
for
do-
for free.
I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild
Wealthy as you
Pines as
are.
a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there.
I
She
don't
wants
care.
to
I don't
merely
care about her
The
feelings.
Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking?
Those small dots
Those
on
are
the
the shipping
horizon.
side
Yeah.
of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
the Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago.
Who are the other
The king
Indo-tribes?
is long gone, but Son-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company.
Why,
it
thank you.
seems. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
Sorry.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild
For
Pines
laughing.
is like a
That
shark.
was funny when that
If it
wave
stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes
just
of
made
those
you wobble.
72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these
They
billions?
started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the
Lomantang.
suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation,
Care.
and madness
Deliberation.
have gone into this endeavor.
Madness.
Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with
Vessels.
apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees
It
to build
probably
it.
helps to start up with the royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped,
I
but
know, I
most
can't
of the
even remember
original
most of
Indo
it.
tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
What does such a huge system want with a place like
You mean
this?
aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world. That's quite the endeavor.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each
I got a
terminal
new
must
thing.
be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
Hang on, I gotta check the thought bubble real quick. The 15th Indo tribe. Wild Pine, name of Revacholian tribes. Okay, so what 5 hours, 55 minutes. This is like my thought trying to come through, and it's gonna take 5 hours to remember this. Okay.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
I've got some more questions
More
about
lessons
reality.
in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What is all of this?
Yeah,
The
what
scent,
world is
the
this?
sound, the air.
That's what I was supposed to ask her.
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
What you talking about,
There is a
lady?
term of endearment they coined for it. In the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Wow. Disco. Wait, is this the one with the evil apes?
Not in this case, no. That sounds more like something the Mesk petrofascists might say.
The Confederate Republic of Mesk, the world's largest state by territory, has fallen into an especially nihilistic strain of nationalism lately.
It isn't enough to call us animals. Even animals aren't animals.
What are animals?
They're
then?
like you and I suppose. Living organisms don't identify with abstractions. Elysium is for particular beings.
Elysium. The world needs a term. of
It does.
endearment.
There are those who would call it hell.
Now we get
A
somewhere.
term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
I don't feel like I have the whole picture yet.
Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
How come?
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
Inside sideways, what shape is this
We
world?
used to think it was a sphere, but that is beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
Wow.
ORG, Occident Revichol-Grad.
Yeah.
There's a
wherever they
steadily
are.
increasing trickle of images. Between the big three scientific contributors, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
A dark grey corona?
Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images
not
are
on Earth.
blurry, but if there was a
is a
sphere in
planet.
there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time
Other than
ago.
Earth. This is sci-fi.
A cold fear seeps into you.
Oh my god, wait, what are you telling me?
You seem to be spooked.
The pale,
Please don't be.
what do you mean by corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly,
I thought this
imagine
game was
vast
gonna be
swathes
about
of
disco.
land disrupted by nothingness. I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what
Okay,
we're
you
dealing
get
with
to the
here.
philosophy. I didn't know you were so
This is one
deep,
of the
lady.
greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may
You
sound.
sound very complacent about all of this. A fractured corona doesn't feel like it's going to bring anyone together.
You have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit.
That's okay, just give me some money.
It's-
I'll make up for it.
It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco.
Disco!
You'd love it.
Like a disco ball. Well, if you say it's disco,
See? Everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
disco.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your side. The lieutenant observes you both, silently. He adjusts his glasses.
Let's see, you said pale. What
The
is
pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
What is it?
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today.
That you go find
Remember,
something to
we
do.
have a
then.
cadaver
This
to
is
attend to.
I get off on this stuff.
Of course, Lieutenant.
Philosophy is my
Let's
meat
try
and drink.
something
It's not
else.
often I get to spend this kind of quality time with a Karen like her. Of course, Lieutenant. Let's. I don't want to. I want to know what the pale is.
I don't think your colleague
I
would
don't
appreciate
care
that.
about him.
He has already been so patient
I've never
with this
cared
whole
about him from the start. They stuck
exercise.
me with him.
Let's continue
I
with
thought you were
something
good
else.
at reading people.
All right? You can ask about anything else in the world. Anything.
Talk to Joyce about the pale without
This
Kim.
is
How do I
not going
get
to
rid of
happen
Kim?
with the lieutenant present, unless you can convince him to step aside.
Step aside.
Good idea. Just ask him. He won't
Kim.
make a scene.
Can I talk to the ma'am? Can I talk to the ma'am alone for a second, please?
Fine.
Thank you, sugar. Bye.
See? What can he do? You're a grown man.
Now, tell me what the pale. What is
Are
the
you
pale,
sure
bitch?
you're sure?
Yes. What is
You're
the pale?
Okay. The pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass.
He had to step away for this. Okay. What is an isla?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7. Muindi, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and this, Insulinde.
And Insulinde is...
An oceanic isla. It comprises mostly of water. Muindi is the largest,
correct.
Katla the coldest, Insulinde the bluest.
Somebody proper like you.
What can I say? Each is perishing and dear.
Okay, what's the pale like?
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
Very disco.
The negation of being.
That's right. The negation of being.
It's here. How do you get from Isla to... How much pale is there? It's...
No, detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the Isla.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit opens up in your stomach.
6,000 kilometers from the end of the world.
Yes. That is enough. Many cities are built much closer.
And there...
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. The great vision. The area of transition between the world and the pale is called
You know, there was
collapse.
the deadliest porch collapse in history was in Chicago. I think it was Chicago. They had a porch collapse and it killed like 30-something people.
Imagine a grey coronal mist, cold
It was in the
vapor
Lincoln Park
marked by
neighborhood.
spores of an opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's
Okay, now you get nasty. There's mold involved now.
the most disco thing you will ever see.
Nihilistic antimatter that destroys the world. It's so disco. Let's see, how much pale, how do you get, what are his physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic.
Obviously linguistic. if you
The
can't
further
describe it.
into pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension.
So it's nothing.
Right down to
basically.
the mathematical.
It's not even a
Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number
thing. How do
barrier.
numbers stop work? There's a
may
number
be
barrier. Lady,
impossible.
you talking
There's
crazy.
a slippery article in there.
Is it the pale or pale?
Pale when it's particular, this territory of pale. The pale when it's pale in its entirety.
Well, at least
Once you've
grammar
seen
still
it.
works.
Language balks at the difference.
Let's see, if we're surrounded by... Yeah, how do we get
It
from
is
Isla to
so
Isla?
difficult for us. It is possible to force dimensions on the pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path. But it is still hard for humans to navigate the pale without getting lost.
I bet that's what happened.
Or
I
having our
came from
minds
another
damaged.
Isla, and my mind got damaged in the process, and that's why I woke up so, like, memory, with, like, all disoriented with no memory. The pale can damage the mind?
Extensively.
How?
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that pale somehow
brother from another
consists
Isla.
of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter.
Interesting.
They call it the blend over of the self.
I think I've
The
been
pale
blended
does not
over.
only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
Who
I think
says
that
and
happened to me
who
in real
argues?
life. Who says and who argues?
The logical positivists say, the dialectical materialists argue.
I'm logical positivist. So I just say
It feels
say
terrible.
what you want, but don't play
Absolutely
games with
terrible.
my affection.
International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of pale exposure per year.
It's more for her. Way more.
you're not a civilian passenger.
No, nameless detective of the Citizens Militia. I am a member of the Entreprenetic Business Class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of Pale Transit annually.
Are you over-radiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
What is introponetic?
Entreprenetics is the scientific study of the Pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of grad. The study of the Pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain.
They had not traveled the entire circumference of the Pericarnassian Super E-Solar. It was not merely in the west, it was everywhere.
Did they cross
even
it,
then.
the Western
There
Plain?
are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation.
Like disco.
Some of these tactics have been known for thousands
Maybe
of years.
disco prepares people to survive the Pale, navigate the Pale.
Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real advance in Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later.
Aerostatic craft.
Hybrid airships, detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the
'Cause
point of
numbers stop
reference
working.
for motion is suspended. Once you've crossed from near
You need a
Pale to far
vehicle
Pale.
that can transcend math and engineering.
In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely.
And if we do not,
Then they don't.
Gone, like a skipping stone beneath the surface.
how much Pale is there
The
compared
Pale
to the
outweighs reality 2 to 1.
Ooh.
There is more Pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping.
So it increases.
What do you think, detective?
The shrinking. There is more and more of the world. There is more and more of the Pale.
Precisely. One of the few measurable effects of the Pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate. An intuitive conclusion
kinda
of that
puts that
development
hanging
is that
corpse
one
into
day the Pale will
perspective.
cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
Cover everything. That can't be. Where would we go?
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge. I suggest you do the same.
Off we go. You see the hanged man's mouth open.
Interesting.
One and all. They say Pale is death, but for the universe,
Why should we just leave and leave, and the world get left behind?
Let's return to reality.
yes,
please.
sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
I sometimes sense vague shadows of a past, and it's not good.
Then tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
You were right. It's disco.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, detective. If you don't know even this, then
It'll be a fucking disaster. This investigation will be my masterpiece, the one they remember me by. I promise.
so.
Disco Super Cop.
I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he is very
You
competent.
haven't had to spend all day.
In the
with him.
meanwhile, you have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
Good. You have not passed out from it. Perhaps I worried for nothing.
You
Are we
needn't
still
have
on the
worried. That
reality
was fucking
lowdown,
insane,
or should
Kim.
we do actual police work now?
Get some more reality lowdown before we go.
I am happy to oblige.
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Any
Nope, thank you, bye. All right, then hang on. What? How do I get, hang on, all right. Let's see. I'm checking about chicken. Oh, I read chicken porn because of this game. See what it does to your mind. Chicken parm and Alfredo sauce for dinner. Jeff, make me a roommate. You will be chunky. Oh Lord, can you imagine? We would have to have our own reality show crew around. Turtle soup. Dirty French. Alright, back to the game. So what am I supposed to be doing now? I need to go find a way. Oh, the jam mystery. Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. Yeah, and I need to find a way to get into that other area of the map. I guess I'll go talk to the drivers. Run, 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 run. Reality is on the press. Ooh, wait, hang on, what's this? Plastic tear, okay. Reality is under assault from the Pale. We don't have a lot of time to waste. This is beyond just a simple murder. The entire universe is at risk. Where's the dude? Oh wait, over here. Oops, sorry. Hey, you. Remember me?
Looking for something?
You're the lorry man, right? What's your stance on
Drugs?
drugs?
They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Why
you
not?
know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Perhaps it's good to agree to get him talking.
Okay, that's a hint. Alright, hold on, but they make Al Ghul in Omara too. So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez. Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes, damn, it didn't work. You should...
I don't know shit. And if I did,
damn.
I
So
wouldn't
why are you
tell
still
you.
hanging around
What
here?
do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night.
I forgot
If
what a
they
kip
touch my
was. That's a
stuff,
racist
the
term. I
bosses
think
will
it's
be on my
Asian.
ass
I
like
think
ass cancer.
my partner's a kipped. I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything.
Oh,
Lost his fucking job over it.
That's-
Since he left,
sounds like an
I haven't had
injustice.
anyone to talk to.
you could talk to me. Let's
If
talk.
they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
Right, exactly. If you were all at the...
What? Aren't we allowed to say that he's a kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
If it's not you, who's running drugs through Terminal
Isn't
B?
it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business
They
is a
put the
scam.
spit sound
I
in the
wouldn't be
audio.
surprised if
I
he
heard
was
him
peddling
spit.
drugs as well. He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Where do I
Just
find
follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
They didn't do the rest.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't
Okay.
miss him. Just watch yourself. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang
Guess
himself
we
has
need
to
to
say.
play Sealing.
Guess so. Drugs? They're shit, man. You know where that shit comes. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So
Okay,
they
so
have
I
to
take
get
it
us
you're
to
not-
weaken ourselves somehow. I don't go for that foreign piss. Pamplemousse is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a
So I
dram of
take it you're
Daillou.
not smuggling
Not
drugs out of
in,
Martinez.
not out. I'll never betray the purity of my
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I would. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting...
The man pulls on.
So Celing, we need to go see Celing. And they said he was south. What am I doing here? Okay. How do I get out of here? Alright, I need to grab another cup of coffee, so I will be right back. And the honorary Norwegian. Okay. I will be right back, y'all. Okay, let's go find this Celing guy. He said south? No, wait, I still need to go find a way to get over that fence. Damn, I'm not sure what to do. I want to go explore. I'm tired of talking to people. Ooh, how do I get up here? What's up here? That's from the hotel. Okay. Hang on. There's gotta be a way. In here. In this backyard. There's got to. There. I want to go explore this stuff. How do I get there? Let me go back on the roof and see if there's a path somewhere. If I can get down. Look at here. Can I get down this way? Ah! The doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. And I can get to this bucket. Grand Courant 37. What? Let me look at this. What is this postcard? Postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. These are the last boom years. An opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Wow, okay. So I wonder if... Can I get up here? Can I go over here?
Yes?
Not you. I need to find a way to get my uniform. Or maybe to go over these, like where that crane was. There's all kind of shit to explore over here. have to... is there a place I can practice jumping? Oh, I gotta go through here. Perception check. It is very... How do I perception check? Where Skull Cindy is. Oh, okay. How... I don't know how to perception check on my own. Sometimes it gives me an option when I'm looking at things and talking to people, but I don't know how to initiate one just by myself. You talking about over here? Do I have to bypass her to get there? And I have to find a way to get this open too.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
I know. I was supposed to try to get the key somehow. Alright, let me see if she knows how to get through this fence.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
I still don't understand why I can't
The
get
man
this
before you is naked.
I know. That's usually... That happens all the time. Alright, well let's go find this, ceiling gold, whoever. They said south. Ooh, there's something. Hot air rises from the sewer. That sounds nasty. How do I get over here? Can I go up here? Oh, that's the drawbridge. Okay. Here's something.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a
Ooh,
You
I
like
love
sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Yeah,
abort.
that's gonna
These
complete my
are
disco
hideous.
look. I need
What's
these.
more, they don't even fit your face.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you.
This is
I'll
so
let
tempting.
you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
I wonder if
No,
they would help.
you are
me.
definitely not buying those.
Oh. Don't tell me what to do. I like those sunglasses.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this.
Why?
Okay, fine.
It's
Go
perfect
ahead.
for a
If you
disco
want-
cop.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate
Oh, I don't do
ho.
boring. I
Those
don't do
UV
boring or
stickers are
ho-hum.
almost
I'm
certainly
sorry.
just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light in.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super
Try again.
material,
Maybe you can find
very
some interesting
cool.
sunglasses.
UV resist.
No luck. All you find
There's
is
something
this
in those
lo-
box. There's
That
a
visor
set
is
of...
perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting.
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you
There
some real
is
shades.
something in those sunglasses box. I need to remember that that's there, because later on I'm gonna need something from it. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, did I ever go in here? That's the pawn shop guy, right? Yeah. And not laws. Another thing. Look, how do I get to my map? Oh, hang on. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you, sir. I'm leaving. How do I get to the map? It says acquire copy of the city map, RCM. Is it something I can ask the cops for? Or do I get it from that bookstore lady? Let me go talk to the cops. See if they have any new information.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Let's bother Sylvia.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for... Yes, hello?
Hey Sylvia, it's the
Oh,
police.
great. What else do you need, detective?
I think I got everything I need.
You hear the call break.
Anything else I can help you?
I guess I'm
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long...
He's clearly a little
Ooh, pry bar!
of his tools. The pry bar feels nice and cold,
And chain
the handles are
and
long,
hand
it's
crate.
robust, weatherproof, and well made. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Ooh, interesting. All
Pull-out
right.
toolbox slides back into its nest.
Let me not play
Preheater
with the
gauge
steering
castle.
lever. Oh,
The
fuck.
white suede feels luxurious under the touch. And the
Okay. Now I can go open that trash can. Come here, we're going to open that trash can. We got the pry bar now.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage. The lieutenant leans in to...
So let me see how I can equip myself with this pry bar. Look at that. That's coming open now. I got a pry bar.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid
8%?
has a padlock that says,
What the fuck?
whirling in rags.
Okay, I'm very confused why the pry bar doesn't give me a better advantage than this. This is way too low. Oh, but I can roll 2 6s and always win. Is there, not laws, is there a consequence if I try this? You can see better in dark places. Okay, and the map, the librarian has the map, the bookseller lady that I hate so much. Let me go see her then. And then I will go use the flashlight. Because I think this is bunk, that I can't use the pry bar on this trash can. Here, I don't need you anymore. Let's equip you with the flashlight. Nice. Does it ever run out of battery? Wow. You know what? While we're here, let's just go look. So are you saying if I hit tab, there might be more stuff to see? How does this work? Yeah, let me search around a bit here. About down here. Oh, look, some money. Well, at least I got 90 cents from the flashlight. I'm worried it's gonna run out of battery. Let's go talk to that other Karen. Here, I should put the flashlight away, huh? Okay. I'll at least try to get a map. Where'd the little girl go? Wait, why isn't it letting me in? Are you closed? Fuck! It's closed for the night. Dang. Oh, what's this?
This Post Lavatorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer
you, mail
inspection
delivery box.
reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Oh, why did I do that?
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavatorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed. In disbelief, your toe has suffered damage.
You're kidding!
It hurts.
Oh my god! That's so wrong. I didn't have to do that.
Cool.
It seemed like the
You
disco
really
thing to
He
do.
does not actually think it's cool. If anything,
It was
the
actually a
lieutenant
dick
feels
move.
sorry for the poor box.
It was. I
The
feel
lieutenant
bad.
pats the box.
Good mail delivery box. Here, have a bag.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic
Silence. I can't believe that just happened. That's not... This game is so screwed up. Could this be that guy? Seligi? Or is this just one of the drums?
Yes?
Not you. Not everything is about you. Why can't I talk to him? Alright. Ooh, come back, come back, come back, come back. Come this way.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. They look pretty
Here, look,
Where?
bullet holes. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should
There?
solve it.
Those are old.
Oh, you mean like from the revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
Okay, what can you tell me about
Not
the
much.
revolution?
I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Yes, sir. So, where'd the old men go playing petanque? Ah, come back, come back.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition.
Does that
Even
mean
if it
you'll
takes
call me a
million
maggot and a
push-ups.
Nancy boy to motivate me? Yes, sir. Forge me into organic
It's going to
steel.
take blood, sweat, piss, and tears.
Wait, why
But
piss?
when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete. When a man sets his mind and body on something and gives his 110%, he is sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame.
Let me tell you
in
how
that.
well this game knows me. I have to pee right now really badly. I've had to pee for a little while. So that's interesting that this is happening. I'm with you, coach.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman.
Homo
hands chalked and
athleticus.
hair kept
Yes,
back
yes,
with a
sir.
bandana. The Homo athleticus.
Homo disco athleticus. Let's go. Take it to the next level. Let me activate this bubble. Where's my, coaching physical instrument? Oh, my encyclopedia is down because I'm focusing on... Oh, it's only 40 minutes. Okay. Wow, that was pretty cool. I wonder, do I need to flashlight everywhere that I've been before? Maybe I can rest on this bench.
The worn and beaten wooden planks.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
Then why is it there? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back into the whirling rags. I might be able to get a key for that trash can. And I'm gonna go run and pee. So I have to unlock more bubbles. What? Alright. I'm gonna be right back. Oh, pause the game? How do I pause? I don't even know how to pause. Is that up here? Why do I need to pause? I'm trying to run the clock out. I should autosave at least. Quick save. Alright, let's see if Mama has anything new to say. Hey,
Hello
darling.
again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Does Sweeties
Oh,
get
sweetie,
money?
I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
That's a good question. Kasrugi, any thoughts on that? Paycheck.
You must
What
be
is a
joking.
paycheck?
Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you.
I've never really had a
Maybe you should talk to Everard,
I'm a
the
one-man
union
union.
leader. Oh, no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
Yeah, you can get me the key. You can tell me information about the murder. You can tell me where to find this Sugal guy. You can tell me how to make this guy talk. There's all kind of things you can do for me from just sitting from that chair.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter
I'm not
makes you
doing this
teary-eyed
again.
with joy.
No.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something?
That killed me last time. Alright, how? There's gotta be something here. Oh, look, somebody's at the bar. Maybe he'll be nicer to me now the customers are around.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container
Mine?
out back?
No, it
yours?
belongs to the Whirling and...
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you...
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the
the
neighbors
cops.
too.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this
Prod
feeling
at
is.
him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from those poor... We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Keys! I've seen something here at the Whirling Gate I need to talk about.
What thing?
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust.
Look how look at the disco ball. Y'all see that? Look at the walls. The disco ball's on.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know. Let him get to pretend he's indifferent. I think you'd like to know what's back there. Do I go with real life Jeff or do I go with strategic game Jeff? You know what? Let me go worry about what's
He
in the
looks
trash
at
can
the
right
dust
now.
on his finger and wipes it off.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay.
I'm gonna pay you as
We
soon
should
as I
find
get
out who
money.
this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Yes. How do we
We
find
don't.
them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike. Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching. They
Why's
probably
that?
fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
There's something else I want to
What?
ask you about.
You feel like you should come back.
Goodbye. I'm mesmerized by the system. Maybe I can go do my karaoke now. Because it's disco time. Hang on, no, over here. Well, that's weird, because it was letting me do karaoke last time. Alright, let's go look. Oh, what's up here? Oh, that's the kitchen. Oh, the guy's not in the kitchen right now. Maybe that's a good time to go play with that door. Hang on, let's come in here real quick.
You see a heavy steel door. The door does not.
Alright. Let's go open this trash can. Bye, Granny.
This trash container is locked with a well-oiled crack. The lock don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Why? Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is
It
still
doesn't
on the
matter.
lid.
We gotta find out who killed
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay, so typical trash. I expected that.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg
Yuck.
rest with one broken egg in it.
What's an egg
Some
rest?
pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages, a box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the
Among the
rags.
threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the
Is there
air.
a body
The
in
victim's
there?
clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it.
I wonder if that's
Do you see any?
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach
A
for
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
pus.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn
I
over
don't know,
light armor to
why is this
conceal it
turning me
in
off
an
for some
urban
reason?
scenario. Anything more?
This game is not
The rest of the rags are just
healthy.
kitchen
Where
variety
are all the
waste.
Karens out?
A
trying
yellow
to
old mug that
censor
catches
it,
your
stop
eye.
people from playing it.
But other than that,
Look at what we did to outliers. The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow mug.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or
Yeah, we need to ask the kids.
that one. I did... Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and this establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Let's go pick at it.
What's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're...
See?
Okay, proceed.
The lieutenant nods, then
I'm
looks back
the
into
mug.
the trash
I'm getting
container.
the mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility.
He's making fun of.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I want to see this mug. Oh, hang on. Find out who. Oh, I guess it doesn't let me. Search.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge and the occasional chicken bone thrown
Chicken
in
bone.
for good measure. But
Chicken
nothing.
bone.
What's
Nothing
this?
like a good chicken bone. Chicken bone. Chicken bone. What is this?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny.
We'll
Looks
pick it
like the
out.
corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it.
Moist.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a map.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You even
I
got
bet
an
I
autopsy
killed the
form.
guy, or the guy is me. This is gonna
If you don't mind me
get like
asking, how did this
M
get
Night
in the trash?
Shyamalama Lama Lama weird. Wow. Okay, how did you get it in the trash? It must have been cramping my
Officer,
style.
this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations, and could even list undercover operatives, informants. I suggest integrating it into your style.
Okay,
All
I'll
ours.
do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
I guess so.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That was a good sound effect. Okay, read your ledger. This case needs an official name. Go to your inventory and interact with the ledger. Finding the right line may take some time. Okay. I'll also want to talk to these kids. Hang on.
That's one thing off the list.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay, how do I get out of here? Alright, close the
The
lid.
container sounds a muffled gong.
Leave. Alright. There's that mug. That's what I have to see. That's the racist mug. A guy frolicking in saffron. You could barely tell. Interact. Oh wait, do I get to interact with this?
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read
There's
here?
quite a lot to read into here actually.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away
This
mug
mug is an
that
example
you
of
dug out
prejudice.
of the
I'm going
garbage?
to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant until I tell them this is your inane ideology. This mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore?
Understood. You're that kind of detective.
Yeah, sure.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clip. It's a metaphor for you. Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us. Below the pathetics, terror. Do
What's
not
it
look
you
into
called
its
so much
blue
attention
heart.
to the
It's
toilet
just
paper?
toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Take it off.
Still wet.
Ooh, I
the
got a
toilet
skill
paper
point
peels
for
off the
peeling
plastic
toilet paper
easily.
off my clipboard.
All you have to do
Wow.
is shake it off with your finger
Let
and
me level up.
voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
I need some physical skills. Let's see, physique, physical instrument. Powerful muscles. The jumping. What was the jump thing? Half light. Shivers. Oh, that was pretty high actually. I need the thing that lets me jump. Is it hand-eye coordination? No. Not Laz. What was the jumping? Do you remember the jumping skill? I'm gonna... Well, that one's pretty high. I need to... Oh, look. This one's -1. Should I bump that one up? Reaction speed? I feel like I should take one of my really low numbers and get those up. Master machines, pick locks and pockets. Reaction speed. Bonus from item. There's an item that's... Oh, probably the trash bag or my piss pants or something. Is making it harder to sneak. But I really haven't had to sneak lately, so... And I have an item giving me a bonus here. Let's see, savoir-faire is being... Oh, it is. The jump is savoir-faire? Alright, I'll level that one up. Alright, inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board,
Crocodile
biting down on the paperwork. It's crocodile. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What?
An iridescent
That
sticker.
thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting, what kind of
It
information?
depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved, how many years you've been on the force.
How can I
he's
read
thinking.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will
Like,
do.
for example...
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Go to the kinema. Where is that? Get in... Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Right. Oh, this is getting good. That's all from
Okay.
you.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard
Smell
in
the
your...
ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat. The stuff of death itself.
Nothing a little
And
pale
then
won't take care of.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
Ooh, nice.
The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was?
Blue.
Okay.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Interesting.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Alright, let's look at the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered,
It's the
with
exact
faint
kind of
red
paper
lines
somebody like me
forming
would
short
have.
paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they
Work,
about?
strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is that a good caseload?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
A nice brisk pace.
I prefer a normal caseload. It's a matter of method.
Like a fan of girls, the check... Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Fiction?
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close. There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages once all the tasks are accomplished.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead
Ken,
pencil.
do you have a pen?
It's unfitting of this monumental event. The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder. He is not really saying anything.
Can I have one?
Nor did I give this to you with resentment.
Okay.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now,
Okay, let's
No,
name the
actually.
case.
Any ideas?
The hanged man, the Furies are at home in the mirror, the setting sun, shit on a stick. I think if I'm going along with the naming conventions from before, the hanged man is the most
Great.
appropriate.
That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out. Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses it.
Okay.
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea
I
how
seem
to
to
do
have named the
things.
case the Square Bullet
Again,
Murders.
in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head.
Ooh.
He died. It was a workplace accident.
you
you
don't
think-
exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. It's proving to be
What? How
harder
can I
than
not
expected.
read my case
You
file?
just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together.
Probably just tired, that's all. Alright, hang on. No, wait.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
but what's the hard
Fascism, Brota.
What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revishal's problems?
Financiers.
Yes, them. But also, women.
No way!
Women.
Worman.
Men of war.
Oh.
You don't like them. They're insane.
Oh
Their
my
idiocy
god.
needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol.
Ooh. What did I
to go
unlock?
back to the fucking kitchen.
This is getting creepy.
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need to know their place.
Men of woe. Oh my god.
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth. Because you've said the hard things that others won't say.
That women belong
the
in the
good
kitchen.
things, you've said them many times. Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, brota. For the nation, smart. Best
Am I
not to
turning
mention
into a fascist?
the women too often. That's why you're the head, and I am
right.
the stomach.
Fascist is about... Hang on, let me unlock my thought bubble. -1 to... haggard nationalist. Revachol is in rooms. The Cocos and the Kips and the Arbor... Oh my god. I'm turning into a racist fascist. No. Fascism is about industry and politics and nationhood, not woe men.
Of course you are, Bruta. Of course.
You know how hard that was for me to click. Alright, something's going on here.
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you realize. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh
till I
and
die,
people are
bitch.
evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride. That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
This is it.
It
French
ain't
black
easy,
people.
but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Sure, sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac... Are you rich?
No, I'm actually
That's
not.
right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
I don't know. Why am I
Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers
I'm
in
becoming
your
a fascist.
stealing from you every time you
anti-tax.
buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate? That is Revachol.
I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of
Lord,
taxation.
I'm starting to sound like a
Sales
panel
tax,
conspirator.
excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't
I
even
love
have a
taxes.
name. Plus,
I want to pay
there's
more
the
taxes.
stuff
Are there ways?
people
Can I
in other
find ways
countries
to pay
pay
even
for
more?
that makes them ask for more
I want
money
to go
from
find all the
you
hidden taxes
here.
that there are.
The Gotham estate's a myth.
And pay every
In
single one of them.
98% of all your money.
Maybe not that much. Are you sure? That seems like a pretty big number. Wait, no fucking way. I guess I'm a free market. No, I'm not getting sucked
What are
into
you
this.
not sure about?
I'm getting radicalized
They're
by a
milking
video
your
game.
nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Bleeding nipples. This isn't helping me solve my money problems.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist.
Be a
a cool
fascist
immigrant,
instead.
ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
Hey, I don't have any problem keeping it street.
This guy's appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free
can
market
tell.
economy.
You sound like a Boogie Street youth to peddle me this stuff,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Ain't it cool, Ryder? Ain't it?
See, it's trying to get me to opt in. It's not. Let's talk to these kids.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, I found your shack.
Yeah, did you fuck in there?
What's with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Demo tape, like some kind of musician?
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio.
Oh my
Fucks
god.
pigs live.
What
Fucks
the
their heads off.
fuck?
Kuno's a cop killer.
I found a plate with powdered residue.
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Could I get into the harbor?
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
Is it that
Not
easy?
for you, pig. Kuno can't wait to see you get all scared and shit your pants.
Kuno can't wait to see you shit your fat pants.
That's all there is to it then.
Is
Don't
that
be
my
a
code up
pansy.
there?
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all
Don't
what?
sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coke got up there.
What's with the tube of magnesium?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know
Ooh,
anything?
can I take it?
You could use some.
Yeah, it's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you
All
stayed.
right,
Fuck
let's
you,
get some
pig.
of that.
Don't do
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and
Let's talk
the
about your
fuck do
shack.
you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, hang on. I need to get some of this magnesium. Where's the magnesium? Hang on. Tools. Clothes. Items. Interact. Oh wait, I'm not through with the ledger. 'Cause there
It's
were
the
some
ledger
yellow
you found
pages,
it.
too.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon.
I had
green
that
written
magnesium
from the
lamp. How
binder
do I
and
use
hand.
it?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. A monetary penalization, but they appear
Just browse through
pleasantly.
these real quick.
These are quite sinister in turn.
Alright.
Yes, all that remains. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse.
How? Not Laz. Where is that magnesium health healing item? Oh, okay. So that means I have to go here. Are you saying that it just gets added to this and I can up my health from I should probably do that. And my morale. Uh-oh, I'm out of morale charges. Alright, I maxed out my health and my morale. We'll see if that helps. Let's go talk to this little girl.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
It told me to... Hang on. Child, converse with me.
Murder was the...
No, hang on.
I'll die
I gotta
before
find
I
the right
squeal.
option. You
You
there
don't wanna
behind the
fuck-
You
fence.
can still see the top.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Stay away from me, pig.
There's gotta be an option to
I'll
find
die
out.
before I squeal.
Hey,
What's
kid.
this?
Get the fuck out of it.
Alright, she's not talking. Oh, is he trying to talk to me?
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't
You
paid
should take
them,
care of that then.
but I don't have money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets.
Okay. So go talk to the manager and see if I can get some sleep. Even though I haven't paid. Alright, because that way I can wrap up for the night. Tomorrow I can check in with that police dispatcher and see if she got that information. This will be a good place to wrap it up. You still got the disco ball going.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Yes?
Here's your trash container.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's
How
clothes.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else has the
The
keys?
trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves
Threads
itself.
don't solve
Thank you anyway.
themselves. I solve threads. Maybe you don't
I think
remember
fugue
putting them
states
down.
are more your forte,
Oh,
officer.
okay.
Yes.
So about that money I owe
Yes.
you.
Have you got it?
Actually, I was wondering if we could come to some sort
Does
of
that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing money in this stupid game.
Everything is just a game to you, isn't it?
Hold on. I still have my key.
Good luck trying to use it. All the
Change
locks
the
have an
locks
electronic
already.
component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key, but not until you bring me the...
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use. When you...
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
I knew I
Oh,
was going to end up on
Lieutenant,
that bench.
we're done here. Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you?
A
again?
lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken
I have
window.
$8.90.
130
Will you take?
Like what? I was rarely enjoying...
All right, Khashoggi. What do we do here?
Yes?
What did you say? Go to your car? I need to find some way to sleep for the night. Can I sleep in the car?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers,
Oh,
a
I'm supposed
radio
to look at
microphone,
the,
a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel
Yeah.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable.
Oh, you would sell your
I
hubcaps for
confiscated
me?
this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal. There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on. A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out, I took them and arrested him for... I don't
that
know.
corruption?
Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never... Yes, the bird's nest, Roy, near the canal. We've
Yeah,
been
okay.
there.
I
If I'm not
appreciate your help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
How do I
All
turn the
right.
headlights?
Ready? I turn, you press start.
Okay.
It's
The dashboard lights up with orange. The lights unfold with a little click, casting
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Now go stand in front of the lights. Okay. How do I do that? Oh, I have to leave.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great
This is so
river.
exciting.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Okay, look at the
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally
The
up
first
the
row
rows.
has 18 dots.
Okay. What about the next
The
one?
next is the longest. It runs all the way around You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you.
What about the
The last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
18, 217, and 3? What do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record.
My disco
Alpha male
stats.
officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's
That's
The
right.
first row represents your years of service.
18
18 years.
I've done this for
Okay,
18
not bad at
years.
all. What did you do before you volunteered? That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Got drunk like a megastar?
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases.
217?
Closed
That's pretty
is
good, I
good.
would say.
Wow, more than 200.
216 to be correct.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a
See,
year
Kim,
puts
I
you in the
told
90th
you I was a
percent.
superstar
Call it
cop.
what you want. You were a valuable member
Yeah,
of...
superstar
Right.
cop.
Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3.
confirmed kills.
So I'm a killer.
That sounds pretty evil.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Okay, well, I'll work
There
on
are
that number.
certain
Getting-
officers
I'll
who
work
treat
on
their
getting it
kills
up.
like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful
Have
for.
you ever killed anyone?
Yes.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Okay.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should
Why
find
not
a hobby.
gardening? You've already got the yellow gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for
The
this.
lieutenant nods.
Look at the
The
shivering
rectangular
street grid.
watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all red. You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. 2 men engaged in a drunken argument, followed by the closing of some distant.
Ah, Martinez at night.
Where are we
Let
on
me
this?
see. Right here.
Seems like a shithole.
It has its problems.
Okay, let's
Right.
go.
I'll go turn off the lights.
Okay, so does this mean I have a map? Oh, the radiant spinners. No, I still need to go to the bookstore tomorrow and get my map. Okay, hang on. No. But for right now, we gotta go pawn those. Oh wait, how do I get to the pawn shop? I think it was down here. Come on, let's get these hubcaps pawned so I can sleep. Here, this dude. Here. Over here, Kim. Hi, you stay open late. I got some something you're gonna be interested in.
Greetings on this fine night. What
How come
brings you
you're still
to the
open?
pawn shop is always open.
There's something I'd like to
Yes,
sell.
we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dark.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them?
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I meant no offense.
Thank you.
Wow, 200.
Here's the 130 real you need for your
Oh
bill.
my god!
Do not waste it.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his...
Anything else you're thinking of
Thank you,
selling?
Kim.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, let's go pay this dude so I can get some sleep. Oh, sorry. You had so much junk, I couldn't tell where the door was. I'm sorry, sir. Now I can't open it. Here we go. I'm a little compromised right now. I haven't had my magnesium shot because I can't find it. Hopefully this sleep will recharge me good. Maybe give me a little bit of experience. Garte! Guess what? You get to keep the disco ball going a little bit longer. I got something for you.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you
I
got
have your
it?
money.
Well?
Okay, so I can hand it to him, I could slam it down and tell him, I hope you choke on it, or I could say I'm sorry for the trouble. This is me trying to become a more loving disco cop. Here we go.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you
70.
continue
Ooh,
to
I got
stay
a
here,
skill
I
point.
just ask that you please pay your nightly
See,
bill
it
in
pays
advance
to be nice.
starting tomorrow. The electronic
learn a
lock
lot
to your
from
room
these
has
games.
been disabled till 9 p.m.
They have a
tomorrow.
lot of educational potential. Alright, what do I need to upgrade? I'm really liking this savoir-faire, actually. Oh, that's the one trying to turn me into a fascist. Hang on. But that's my only 0. And he said that was the jumping. The jumping. Why can't I level? What did I just accidentally level something? Fuck. I thought it gave me an experience point.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
Okay.
20.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
Well, we're happy to be able to get to stay here. You need to find 20 real to pay for your room, or it'll be locked after. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. Welcome to capitalism. Okay. Man, boy, am I beat. No, you don't get to come in with me. You got you a room. You got a room. Go to your room. I don't want this guy with... Okay, good.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation.
All right.
The air outside is brisk. The
How long is this gonna
lieutenant
take?
is
I got
silent
something to
for
do
a
in half an
moment.
hour.
He listens to the traffic hum.
Why
Then,
don't we talk about it in private somewhere instead of out in the open like this?
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
How do you think it
Well,
went today?
we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. The body is still hanging from that tree, which is unfortunate. And there's still much to do at the crime scene.
It's all part of the plan, starting from the outside and working back toward the scene. I'm sorry I couldn't do more today.
It's not my job to evaluate your methodology, officer.
Okay.
We weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less... We tried to interview the Wild Palms rep, but she asked us to do something for... I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is.
Well, you
have
know,
to
she
get
was
her
way
to
more
talk to us.
talkative without you around, so you might want to
if
keep that in
Kim
mind.
is emphasizing something this much, it really must be.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Yeah.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast.
That's
son.
just how we
Just
roll
you wait
in
until-
Precinct
It's
41.
impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
Oh.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Wait till I get those fallen sneakers from off the speakers.
Thank you for the compliment. We
So
could
what are
manage
our
it
powers
even in wooden
exactly?
clogs.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of
that's
up
one
to
way to get
1,000
money.
real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy
Yes,
power to
although
abuse?
indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Oh.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount.
That's good to know.
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety, We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Okay,
We
what
can
else?
arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How could you be sure the arrestee will
You
show up?
can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show
Power
up.
projection.
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are
don't have to
expected to
actually- if
carry
you
a
don't actually
record of
have
our
power,
kills,
just
like the one
make
in your
people think you do.
watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary.
I don't need to power
and
project. I
strongly
have the
admonished
real
not to
thing.
abuse that power.
Let's see. Wait, what happens to the people? Wait, what if I?
You
kill
have to
someone
supply
on duty?
compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is
Okay,
usually
well then keep
not
your
a
eyes
good
peeled.
position to be in.
What
by the
happens
way.
to the people
We don't
convict?
convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Okay, and then who
The
makes all these
coalition
rules?
government and the moral intern, more broadly.
That sounds. Is that the Karenocracy?
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the. Let's say it was the coalition.
It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The moral intern. What is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know them, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the
I'm
Riyadh
center-right.
belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects.
What do they believe
What do
in?
they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries
DEI.
ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Dolores DEI.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
What is their?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost something ominous. Something even a little feminine.
Damn!
But it's
This thing
strict.
is so
A historic figure?
uncanny.
The author of the modern age?
I was thinking
You
of
will
woke
have to look elsewhere for opinions.
and Karens.
The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Let's see. What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I have an opinion on the moral
you?
intern. Things are bad out there. We need them. They've done an awful job. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. Yeah.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes.
Let's
At least
talk
the
about
union
something
thinks so.
else.
I expect our job here to
I didn't
prove
know that
quite
you
challenging.
smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes.
Atta girl.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that
I think
cigarette.
I might just want to. How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
Well, I'm
Keeping the
trying to be
habit
nice.
within the parameters he's given himself takes
Back to the
Yes.
debrief.
It's been a long and eventful day.
the dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass
That
on
Gardener's
his
still
lenses.
sitting out there. Do you
The
sleep out
lieutenant
there,
looks
ma'am?
at
Are you
his
going to be
slim
out there all
cigarette,
night? Do you have a home to go
contemplating
to at
the
all?
next drag. This
There's a
soldier
nice bench
is the highlight of
off
the
to
day
your
for
right.
me. He thinks, this little stick right here. An aerostatic passes overhead,
What's
the
that?
whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuraga's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid. Kuno.
Tell me about it.
It's
Oh my
different
God,
in
he kills
Jamrock
pig.
in the
He let's. I
GRI
don't.
age.
Oh, I don't even think about it. What
It's
an
our
awful
fault
little
for leaving
gremlin.
this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
I can relate. And in Jamrock, and the
We run this city.
GRH,
West of the river is RCM land.
he looks at. Okay.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't,
That's what I
the
keep
city would
saying.
disintegrate.
Well, I hope our investigation will help improve the
Me
situation
too.
and at least do
But I
some
wouldn't
good.
count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Your cigarette's over. All right. All right. Oh wait. The smell of the sea makes me dizzy. Okay. Do I get to sleep now? Good night. See you in the morning. Bye, girl. Alright, let me check if there's anything else to do here. Go onto that bed.
The bed is cold.
Crawl
and
in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out.
It's not that
and
different
finally
from my
close your. And then
bed,
sleep
real-life
doesn't.
bed.
And then sleep doesn't come.
What? But why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow, check the blanket.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard
Smells
lumps.
oddly, I'm
The
not
pillow,
surprised.
it barely covers your toes,
Check the
stretching
blanket.
over your soft. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this
Roll
couch.
over to
It's
the
a
other
little
side.
better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind.
Who killed him?
Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
There's more thoughts. Fall
Your
asleep.
breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep, and images
And I'm
images
out.
start forming.
There you go. Wait, what? What's going on? Is that the pail? Is this a dream? Not Laz. What's happening? Wow. I was about to end the game for the... hang on. I need a... Can I autosave from here? How do I... Please tell me I can autosave. Where's my menu? Alright, hang on. Not Laz. Hey, Ziggy. All forces inside. Not Laz. I just need to know how to autosave because I don't want to lose all this progress. What's going on? See, the disco ball is outside. This is so weird. I was about to shut the game off for the night. This is a dream, right? What is going on? The kid is gone. It's just me and the corpse.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I was born at a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember.
See, it's me.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the
Is that a
worst
disco
day
ball
of all
hanging above?
time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque
Oh, I
nightmare.
can't wait. That sounds so
This will
exciting.
be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You said
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs?
no.
Between her legs and in her mouth?
No. I was left. Or I left. I'm sure I was left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go.
What's the problem?
Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy.
I don't know how many people. Have you seen this
Where
town?
the
I don't know
hell
how
are
many people in this
yours?
town really have friends.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the actors wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you, kidding?
Trying to solve this
You're
case.
trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse
Why is my
than the
limbic
one
system
before.
a woman?
Just think of the shit you saw.
This game has some
Here it comes
deep
too.
explaining to
So
do.
soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Wait, I wasn't through talking to my corpse. Alright, so I can autosave here. Quick save. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check. Why would it not let me save the game? Not lost. This is dire. It's not giving me the quick save option. Oh, is it because I have too many saved already? What do I do?
Good going, buddy.
Oh my God, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting, rejuvenating.
Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell's
you
going on
mean,
with
why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even
No,
think?
I feel super good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster.
I know where to find some.
Time to get some. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Wait, what is speed? No, I can't take this. I'm not going to go looking for
Are
speed.
you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically,
I can do this
a week.
without speed.
Suit yourself. Slow.
So I'm opting to go off of drugs. Can I autosave now? Here we go. Okay, I'm done. I gotta run. I got something coming up in 15 minutes, but I'll be out for, as usual, for the show at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific panel. I'm gonna take that Republican Democrat test. How'd I get out of here? Main menu. Confirm. Quit. Confirm. Okay. Okay, that's it. Until next time. Um, see you later today for the live show and open panel. Have a great rest of your morning. Talk to you then. Pleasant dreams. Ha 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 ha.